Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. I hope you are all doing well and enjoying the festivities of December and getting all Christmassy and feeling like, yeah, a bit magical, you know. I definitely am. We've got our tree up. Everybody in our road seems to have decorations. I love it. I've never lived somewhere where everyone has like decorations, and yeah, it's very Christmassy, it's very festive. I feel like everyone's much more in the mood for Christmas this year, especially after the year we've had, and also obviously just coming straight out of the lockdown in the UK, that yeah, it seems very positive. So I'm very excited. Anyway, speaking about Christmas, I basically wanted to do a video to help you guys kind of like give me some sort of like reminders, because when I like tell you stuff or write captions on my Instagram or anything like that, a lot of the time they're reminders to me as well, because believe it or not, I go through the exact same things as all of you guys. I struggle with the same things. Even as a personal trainer, I struggle with things like fat loss and stuff like that. I'm currently struggling with a little bit of like IBS flare up, so yeah, a lot of the time they're reminders for me as well. So I thought I would create a video basically sort of going over how to deal with Christmas fitness, also like how society sort of makes us feel like we should carry on and not get fat over Christmas, or yeah, I've seen a lot of like horrible things. I think it was the Sun or the Daily, oh no, it was the Daily Mail, that makes sense, and they put something out like
gyms are back open after lockdown to make sure that people don't get fat for Christmas.
and it's like, don't ever feel pressured, first of all, to going to the gym to work out to fit into something that society tells us to do, because that just ain't it, right? That just is not it. So yeah, basically I just wanted to do a video on like how to handle your fitness goals, your fitness regime, your like, not, I hate the word diet, like your let's call it, it's going to be a diet. I'm not talking about fad diets. Okay, when I'm talking about diets, I'm talking about just everything you eat. How to handle your like healthy, sustainable eating basically for your goals over Christmas, because I know there's a lot of pressure, you know, family. Obviously, we're not really going to be having many parties this year because of COVID, which might do us a little bit of like help towards us. Because I know when there's a party and there's a buffet, your gal is there. But yeah, so I thought I'd basically do that, help you guys out, help myself out, and just sort of share a little bit of Christmas realness. So if this video does help you, please give it a big thumbs up, click the subscribe button if you're not already, and turn your notifications on. I feel very up close and personal to the camera. I'm also wearing this new top, what do you think? Anyway, you know I'll be here talking forever, so without further ado, let's get into the video. Oh wait, first of all, I just want to adjust the light. I just want to address the light. So this is a ring light. Obviously in the UK it is currently 3:30, nearly 4 o'clock. It is pitch black, so if I just turn the ring light off, this is what we're dealing with. So apologies about the bright light on my face and everything else very dark. There is no natural light, so it is very hard to film a video at all in the UK in winter. So anyway, without further ado, let's get into the video. I'm just going to basically throw some bits out, so it'll either be tips, telling you what to do, what not to do, who not to listen to. We're just going to basically chat for a little bit and we're going to lay it all out. So the first thing is, obviously, as you already know, I encourage walking, as I'm like hugely, like this is a massive thing to do with your fitness stuff, and walking is something you can do throughout the whole year, especially in Christmas. Like, my favourite time to walk is when it is like cold and you got to wrap up with a coat and a like scarf and like a hat, and it's cozy and it's like a little bit like crisp and like a little bit icy outside. Not icy like you're gonna slip over, but like frosty. And you can go walking with like your partner, your boyfriend, yeah, boyfriend, girlfriend, your family. So my main tip for you would be to go for walks. Like, make sure you are hitting your 10,000 steps. Maybe push for a bigger goal. Like if you don't necessarily want to go to the gym as much over Christmas because you want to spend time with your family, perhaps you're a uni student and you're just going home for Christmas, so you only have a limited amount of time, take your family out. Like don't feel like you have to do it alone. Encourage your family to like move a little bit more this Christmas and like set a goal, like 12,000 steps or something like that, or I don't know, go out for like a 4-mile, 5-mile walk. Yeah, don't feel like you have to do it alone. Obviously, I understand it's so much harder if you do have to do it alone. Put some Christmas songs on. Like, go and, I don't know, go and find some, like, Christmas bits, like, mistletoe. I think it's actually illegal to steal mistletoe, so maybe don't do that. Like, fir cones, pine cones. You know, go and find stuff on the ground, pick it up for Christmas decorations, make your own like wreath or something. Just don't go stealing anything from anyone's gardens because I don't encourage that. Wow, I'm gonna really ramble. Alright, so yeah, go for walks. Like that would be my main tip. Keep your activity, like you're moving at its highest. Like this is going to be huge, and like I said, you can do this at Christmas. We always had sort of like a tradition, it's kind of faded, but like on like Boxing Day or sometimes after lunch we would go for a walk on Christmas Day, or like I said Boxing Day we'd go for a family walk, and this is really nice to be able to do it as your family. So you know, this time, you know, maybe start a new tradition with your family. Just push them, go and do it, go for a little walk, that'll be good. Same like if it's not walking or it's something to do with like eating or something like that, try and get encouragement from your family, or try and get your family involved in it, because this will be really helpful that you don't feel like you're alone. So if you're like, I don't know, trying not to drink until Christmas Day, try and get your family to do it. That might be really hard. I don't even know, but yeah, walking is probably the best one, trying to encourage them to do something like that. Obviously I'm not telling you to tell other people what to do, and I'm not telling you what to do, but maybe just go and like sort of encourage your positive habits to other people, your family, like not opening the like selection box thing until Christmas Eve. I don't know, I'm just spouting words here. So obviously my next tip is, you know me, I would never tell anyone to be restrictive anyway. You know I love my food, but my main thing is going to be over Christmas, don't restrict yourself, don't be stupid, don't be an idiot to yourself, and don't torture yourself. Like they just don't be horrible to yourself. It's Christmas, it's supposed to be fun, it is revolved around food. Well, it is for my family, I think it is for quite a lot of other families, so try not to be restrictive. It's the same as how I would encourage people throughout any time of the year. It would be no different. Don't cut things out because you're more likely to then binge eat them or like gorge on them. So like if it is like a selection thing of celebrations, I'm not saying like cut them out, I'm just saying be mindful of what you're doing. So yeah, don't be restrictive and be like, right, I'm not doing this, I'm not having this year, because at the end of the day, we're humans, we're gonna crave the stuff we cut out. When you tell us we can't have something, we want it even more. So just try to be more mindful of what it is that you want, and yeah, basically be mindful. That's the main thing here, and that's the same throughout the whole year. It shouldn't matter whether it's Christmas or if it's Easter, if it's your birthday, just be mindful of what you're eating. If you know me, you'll probably know like how I sort of like coach my clients and stuff like that, so I very much encourage them to just be mindful all the way through. I never tell them to cut anything out because one, I'm not that kind of person, two, I could never cut anything out myself, so why would I tell my clients to do it, and three, just don't do it. Simple. I think a big thing that helps over Christmas is if you've already got goals, keep them in mind. I know a lot of people will set goals in January, but if you've already had goals throughout the whole year, keep those in mind. Like for me, I don't want to feel set back in January. I want to keep my goals in mind. So yes, I'm still going to have fun. Yes, I'm still going to eat chocolate. Yes, I'm going to drink alcohol. Yes, I'm going to help myself to the Christmas buffet. Yes, I'm gonna have a whole heaped pile of turkey, but I'm gonna be mindful. Like I'm not gonna like push myself so I like feel physically ill, like that I'm that full, or I'm gonna be like throwing up on alcohol. Like I'm just gonna look after my body the same as I would, like I said, any other time of the year. Again, it's about being mindful of your goals that you want to achieve and not feeling like you've taken 10 steps back after Christmas. So this sort of brings me on to when we're going into January. A lot of people will be like, oh, just wait, January is like the best time to start. January actually isn't the best time to start because I can guarantee you probably won't continue it on. Some people might be able to make that promise, but if you're like,
oh, whatever, this month won't matter, we'll just start in January,
you're losing a whole month. Like, why are you waiting? Just start now or continue now, like if you're already working towards it. So like I said, keep your goals in mind. I personally don't want to be starting January 10 steps back from where I was at the start of December. So if your goals are that important to you, you will take the steps to sort of look after them, look after yourself, look after those goals and keep them in mind, and set yourself up for a good January to be able to keep going full steam ahead. I don't want to have to feel like I've got to start all over again. So it's again, it's the same thing. I'm gonna keep repeating myself, but it's the being mindful, it's keeping your goals in mind, it's being sensible but having fun. Again, I don't want you to stress. That's another thing, is don't stress about it. Like, if you were planning to go to the gym on like the 22nd and suddenly your like auntie and uncle are coming over, I don't even know if they can because it's COVID, but who the hell knows what we can and can't do. If like your auntie and uncle are coming over and now you're like, and your parents are like, oh, can you stay instead of going to the gym? Like, that's fine. Like, if you don't want to go to the gym, that's absolutely fine. Like, don't stress about it. Don't put a load of pressure on yourself to make sure you do it. Just get it done elsewhere if you can. Like, but also don't feel pressured by other people for you to do stuff. So like, alcohol at Christmas time is always like a big pressure. I feel like people pressure you to sort of drink more. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Again, it's all about you, your goals and everything, your choices. So yeah, don't feel pressurized in eating a certain amount or eating chocolates, or don't feel pressurized, or like if people want to laugh and joke about your goals or you being more mindful this year, that's fine, let them, but you'll still be in a better place than they will come January. So again, just, it's about being sensible but being relaxed at the same time. Like, I'm not telling you to stress yourself out, because Christmas is supposed to be fun and relaxing. And like with this, I would say like take more care of yourself over Christmas. Like, I'm not telling you to go to the gym constantly throughout the whole time. I know I won't be going like constantly, like 5-6 days a week. So I'm gonna focus more on like looking after myself, like relaxing, self-care, spending time with my family, because that's the other side of me, that your like mental health is just as important as your physical health. And if your mental health isn't there, your physical health isn't gonna be there either. So yeah, just sort of relax, you know, chill out, have some good food, have some laughs, like make some memories. Like, I don't want you to go through this Christmas of 2020 and be like, Christmas 2020 was just as crap as the rest of 2020, or like, oh, why did I do that in that year? Like, I never want you to look back and regret like that. Like, make memories, have fun and enjoy yourself at the end of the day. Obviously, a big thing, like this is something I will be doing, is home workouts. I know we've had like so much, like months and months off the gym, but I think it has honestly proved, well for me anyway, that we can do home workouts if we want to. We can get a good workout in at home. A lot of us have invested in gym equipment, so you know, maybe going to the gym is gonna, and like driving to the gym and spending time there and then getting back and stuff does often take quite a long time out of your day. So maybe if you don't want to be spending that much out of your day at the gym, get a workout at home. Like, if you know your family are coming over and you've only got like 2 hours, and going to the gym might take an hour and a half to get there, back, change, everything, just do a 40-minute workout at home. Like, that is so much better than nothing. And I think we all know by now how good we can get a workout in at home. Yes, it might be crap, but they do work. Like I said, you've probably all got bands and dumbbells and stuff now. If you don't, I'm sure you can still get a good workout in just to do something rather than force yourself to go to the gym. Going to the gym should never be like a forceful thing. Like, you shouldn't be forcing yourself to do it. It should be out of genuine like pleasure and happiness that you've chosen to do that. So yeah, sort of make the right decision for yourself, what fits in with your day basically. And yeah, again, don't stress yourself out. Okay, so if you are tracking your macros and tracking your calories currently, like I am, I'm going to be doing this all the way up until probably until I go home, so probably around, yeah, Christmas Eve. I'm not going to be tracking my calories on Christmas Day. Why? Because I'm not an idiot. Like, I don't need to. My goals aren't that serious. Now, if you're doing something like you're competing, it's a sport, it's a lifestyle, you need to be 100% devoted to that. And that means, you know, putting your all into it. So that means not gorging out on a whole roast dinner at Christmas or roast turkey, whatever you're having. But for me, it's just not about that. You know me by now. I promote like healthy, sustainable. It's lifestyle fitness, and for me, lifestyle fitness includes a roast dinner on Christmas Day that I don't care about how many calories are in it, you know? I've worked bloody hard all year that I'm gonna eat that, and that's the exact same for all of you. Like, but again, if you don't want to, if you feel like it's going to set you back too much, you do you. I'm not telling you you have to eat a roast dinner because you have to. You do what's right for you. If you want to, you do it. I'm definitely going to do it. If you feel like you're going to feel guilty for eating it, then we perhaps need to look at what makes you feel guilty, because food should never make you feel guilty. It hasn't got emotions attached to it, so it shouldn't be able to make you feel a certain way. So think about what sort of emotions are coming onto this and perhaps put things in place. So if you're worried that you're going to be overeating, maybe just ask for a smaller portion, or if it's you serving it, give yourself a smaller portion, fill your plate up with veggies, have some meat, don't go too much on like the stuff that's cooked with like loads of oil if you still want to be sensible. I personally, like I said, I'm not going to care about this on Christmas Day. Like, I'm just not that bothered about it. I'm going to eat. I absolutely love food, so I'm not bothered. But there are ways of being mindful with still being able to eat it, and this is totally up to you. Like, I'm not the person to sit here and tell you what you should and shouldn't be eating, or what you should and shouldn't be doing for your goal. It's you. You need to decide this for yourself, and what's going to make you feel good and what's going to make you feel guilty. And like I said, nothing should make you feel guilty, so make the right decision, basically. Wow, I'm talking so much. I'm gonna drink this. Also, I'm just gonna show you this. This is not sponsored. They were just gifted to me on Instagram. I can't even bloody open it now. So this is, let me show you. This is this protein water. It's got 20 grams of protein in. It's like just as good as a protein shake. 90 calories, but it's literally got nothing else in. I just find it a little bit easier. It's, yeah, protein water, so it just goes down a little bit quicker. Yeah, this is peach and raspberry flavour, but it's quite good just to get extra protein. I'm filming this on a Sunday, and for some reason on Sundays I always find it more difficult to get protein in, but there we go. So another thing I want to touch on is like gorge eating, binge eating, like eating everything in sight. If you don't do this on normal day to day, there shouldn't be any need for why you need to do this on Christmas Day. I understand that there's more food revolved around Christmas, but if that's something that makes you feel guilty for eating like that, or you're gonna feel shit the next day, don't eat like that. It's kind of simple. Like, you have to use your brain, use your head. Like I said, like, don't torture yourself and cut it all out, but be mindful and keep your goals in mind, that you don't want to, like I said, you just don't want to go back. I know this is all sort of repeating itself, but it does go round in a cycle. Like, it really does. It's like, don't torture yourself, don't be an idiot, don't binge eat, but eat what you want, that kind of thing. Cycle, you know. So yeah, that would be my main thing, is if you don't normally do it, you don't need to do it at Christmas just because there's more food around. Just have, like, if you want to have a bit of everything, just have small portions. Like, have a bit of a nibble, you know. Like, if it's like a buffet, just pick up one or two things. But yeah, just be sensible. And if you are someone that calories and macros help without you feeling like obsessed, then maybe do that. It might help you feel more comfort. Like I said, tracking calories I don't think is an obsessive thing, because do you track your bank balance? You probably do, because you don't want your bank balance to go low. Tracking your calories is just another smart tool to keep an eye on that. So yeah, just be sensible and do what helps you. Like I said, I'll probably be tracking my calories right up until Christmas Eve, just because I have some goals I want to get to for Christmas. So we will see, and I'm going to put 110% effort in. That's what it is. If I want the goals, you've got to put 100% effort in to see 100% of the results. So you've got to bear that in mind over Christmas. Yeah, my main thing is, how are you going to feel after you've done it? So whether it's, and this sort of revolves around, don't feel guilty for making the decision that you have made. So basically, if you decide not to go to the gym, that is fine. That is a decision that you have made. But it depends on how you feel from that action. So do you feel guilty because you haven't gone to the gym and you feel like you should? Or do you feel like this is a genuine decision because I'm happy and I've got other things to do and that's okay, and I know I can do it at another point? Do you see what I mean? Or, so for example, I'm gonna eat this whole selection box because I haven't eaten anything like this all year. Okay, I'm gonna feel guilty because I've just binge eaten all of this chocolate, and I wouldn't normally, and I don't know why I've done it, and now I feel guilty and I feel crap for eating all. Or, yeah, damn right, girl, I bloody deserve that because I've worked hard. Do you see what I mean? It's your decision will have, like, your action will have, like, consequences, and it depends on what it is. And this is how I base a lot of my decisions on. So, like I said, I'm tracking up until Christmas. Why? Because that is going to keep me on the straight and narrow. Am I going to train Christmas? I might train Christmas Eve, I'm not sure, but I'm working, so I will be in the gym. But am I going to train Christmas Day or Boxing Day? No, I'm not going to be doing that. Okay, am I going to feel guilty? No, because there are 2 days off out of a whole however many other days I've worked out, and I know that 2 days won't jeopardise my progress or anything like that, and I know that those 2 days will be spent with my family having lots of fun and making memories. Do you see what I mean? It's not going to make me feel guilty. Now, if I turned around and said, okay, so today is the 6th, it's December, I'm not going to go to the gym until January now, would I feel guilty? Yeah, I probably would feel guilty because it's not what I want to do, and I'd be like, come on, Shannon, you need to move. Would I feel like, yeah, this is fine? Well, no, because I've just told you why, but you might. Someone else might feel like, yeah, you know what, I've worked hard, I'm going to take this month off. Do you see what I mean? It depends on you as a person, your goals, how you think and how your mindset is. I really can't make this for you, but I'm hoping this sort of helps you evaluate your own decisions and sort of makes it clear, okay, why am I feeling like this? So yeah, don't ever feel guilty for the decision you make. If you feel guilty, it's probably the wrong decision, and you know that it's not the right decision for your goals. And another tip of mine would probably be still keep a routine, like a plan or a schedule. Like if you're reducing your like gym days, set gym days that you know you can go to. So if you normally go 5 and you don't have the time, go 3. Try and go 3. Have a plan what you're going to do so you can get in and get out. You're not wasting time. That's my main thing, is I want to spend all the time that I've got off as much as possible with my family, which means I don't want to be wasting time going to a gym, to be honest. I'm probably going to be training at home so I can spend the most of it, or so I can drag some of my family into the workout with me, and it's going to be more fun. I'm going to have more enjoyment with it. If you have family that go to the gym, that's awesome. My family train at home anyway because we've converted we've got a garage converted into a gym, so that for me is, yeah, this is where I would train. So it's one of those things that having a schedule and a plan really helps me. It helps me focus on what I still want to achieve, how I want to spend my time, and I know that I don't look back and think, why did I do it like that? I've wasted time. But my number one tip obviously is going to be have fun. Like, it has been such a crap year. It really has. I don't know how it's going to go into the new year. I think a lot of people are thinking, oh, it's going to be over 2021, here we come. But I think there might be some repercussions over Christmas. I'm not 100% sure. Like I said, I'm not a scientist. But have fun, make memories, enjoy it. Enjoy the time that we can spend with families, because there's been a lot of this year that we haven't been able to spend time with families. That's my main thing. That's what I'm going to be focusing on. And yeah, eat the food if you want to. Don't let anyone tell you different. Don't let social media think that other people aren't doing that, like fitness people. Don't ever feel guilty because you're not doing something and someone else is. Just, if the decision is right with you, that is the right decision for you, and don't worry about anyone else. If the media, like newspapers and all that stuff, are putting stuff out like people getting fat over Christmas, don't worry about it. They're just idiots and they need to sell and make money, basically. But I'm going to stop talking because I've been talking for a whole 25 minutes and I know my videos are always really hella long. So I hope this video has helped, and I hope you are excited for Christmas. And yeah, I hope this has sort of given you a little bit of guidance. And now you sort of know how to take your fitness into Christmas almost, ready to set you up for a good January. If it has helped, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Click the subscribe button if you're not already. Turn your notifications on so you don't miss anything else. I will be bringing you some more Christmassy videos very soon, and I will see you, yeah, for another video. See you later.